Don't spend any of the 1913 dimes you see in this video because they're actually pretty dang rare. Now, the 1913 US dime is part of the Barber Dime series, which was minted from 1892 to 1916. These coins are 100% genuine United States issued coins, and they are incredibly rare, valuable, and collectible. Let's go ahead and hop into it, guys. So 1913 10-cent Barber dime. These coins were issued before the Roosevelt dime that a lot of us are familiar with. Now, this coin was graded by PCGS at a mint state 63, which is outstanding for a coin to receive such a high grade and it be this old. Now, these coins weigh around 2.49 grams, have a metal composition of 90% silver and 10% copper. This coin sold for 164 bucks. All right, one thing I want to point out is that these coins can come with a mint mark. Now, on the next coin, I'll show you exactly what that is, but essentially, if you have no letter on your coin, that means there's a high probability that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, this coin was graded by one of the two giant grading companies. This is graded by NGC at a mint state 65 plus star. So this has a few things going on with it that I want to point out. First of all, it got graded at a 65, which is 5 points away from the perfect grade of 70. After the grade, you'll notice a plus sign and a star. So the plus indicates that the coin is on the high end of its grade and is exceptional compared to others in the same numeric grade. The star is given to coins with exceptional eye appeal, regardless of their numeric grade. One thing that we do want to point out as well is the toning on the back of the coin. Now, that coloration happens based upon where the coin is stored. Okay, if it's stored in an improper casing and environment, then the air is going to oxidize with the metals in the coin, causing a reaction to occur and colors to change. So this coin has about everything going for it outside of a higher grade. If it was to have got graded at a 66 or a 67 or higher, you would have seen a much bigger price range than the $528 that it sold for. All right, guys, 1913S 10-cent Barber dime. This one got improperly cleaned, unfortunately. That means that this coin went down in value because of this. Now, there were only 510,000 San Francisco issued Barber dimes from 1913 produced. Now, remember before I was talking about the San Francisco S mint mark on the coin, you're going to see that on the back bottom center area of the coin. This coin got graded at a very fine details, and even though it was improperly cleaned, it sold for $154. Moving right along, 1913 S 10-cent Barber dime, obverse improperly cleaned by NGC at an AU. Now, obverse means the front of the coin, so they only cleaned the front of this coin. However, that will impact the value of the coin, unfortunately. Overall, a pretty nice looking coin, and it sold for 216 bucks. Wow, another problem coin here, 1913 S 10-cent Barber dime. This one got graded by NGC at an uncirculated grade, but it has artificial toning, unfortunately. So remember the coin I was talking about with that really crazy back coloring going on? Well, people will see videos like this and say, I can artificially tone my coin and sell it for a lot of money. Well, if a company like NGC or PCGS notices that you artificially toned a coin, they're going to call it out on the label, and that will hurt the value of the coin. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. Even so, it sold for 780 bucks. All right, guys, $3,840 for this 1913S 10-cent Barber dime graded by PCGS at a mint state 66. So this is what the coin is going to look like if it's in stellar condition. There's no cleaning, there's no artificial toning going on. It is just a nice looking coin overall that is in uncirculated condition. Guys, if you have anything like this, hold on to it safe because this example sold for $3,840 bucks. $5,520 for this 1913 and no mint mark 10-cent proof coin Barber dime graded by PCGS at a proof 67 plus cameo with a CAC sticker. What a mouthful. Let's break it down really quickly. As we know, the plus sign means that the coin is in the higher range of the grade there, so it's a really nicely conditioned coin. Now, the proof coin means that it's made in a different manner than normally mint state issued coins. They're typically done with a higher pressure machine that give it a shiny appearance. This coin also has a CAC sticker, so after you get the coin graded, you can send your coin off to a company called CAC. Now, CAC is going to look at the coin in the holder to determine if it was graded properly under their standards. Sometimes these grading companies get it wrong, and they grade the coin improperly. If it has a CAC sticker, it might seem silly, but the value of your coin will increase. This coin sold for $5,520. Here we have it, guys. $37,600 for this 1913 proof coin, graded by NGC at a 69. This thing is phenomenal, an absolute beast when it comes to these coins. Guys, if you ever come across one of these coins, especially in a nice grade like this one, this toned, beautiful coin is the finest known example. If you have one, hold on to it safely because you could be sitting on a ton of money. Once again, $37,600. We do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and we will see you in the next video.